Is the microphone on? Yes, I've turned it on. Always a tense moment to realize you're live. But then, have I turned everything on? Hi, everyone. It is so nice to have you all here. I can see lots of people are making hot chocolate, mulled wine. Oh my goodness. I've got tea as usual. And I think it should be okay to drink already. Yep, there we go. Hi, everyone. Oh my goodness, there's so many names. Everybody's here. Do you know, it's so heartwarming to see all those same names every Sunday, every time. It's just wonderful. Thank you so much for being here. And it's a very exciting live. When I planned it, I start thinking about it on Fridays, what can I do? I didn't have a picture. So yesterday I, did my hair, got the hairdryer out, made an effort, took a picture, and then I came up with a title, let's just, keep calm, crochet on, things like that. But since then, so many things have happened. I have a list of things I have to tell you. It's so exciting. Oh, hi everyone. Oh my goodness, more and more people are joining in. It's really, really lovely. Am I in the... Yeah, it's the same as usual. Sorry, I thought it was a different view then. Yeah, a list. I know. It's just... I thought, I'm just going to talk about, doing a little bit of calmness and taking it from last week, continuing from last week, how we can make the crochet a little bit of me time, how we can stay calm when we're crocheting, things like that. But yeah, I've got a list. It's a wonderful list. And I have been filming just now as well because we have a growing number of subscribers. And as you all know, I love celebrating that. I'll get my mini bottle of whatever it is, bubbly, and I'll get my strawberries. Well, no, maybe I'll have to have something else this time of year. But I cannot wait to do another little party. Yes, party time soon. So I'm hoping to, have a celebration and, make it special. So we'll talk about that more in a moment. I'm really excited. So I have been filming for that because all of a sudden it had to happen because I have to, post a special video, maybe, announcing something, maybe. Woohoo, faced you. Yeah, indeed. I've got to sit up a bit more. There we go. That's better. Feels better on my back. Right, everyone. So it is so lovely to see you all. Hi. Oh, goodness. I can't. And also, it's so quickly now. I've got to, keep up with the names, keep up what they're saying. It's just lovely. So, yes, Beth, nearly 60,000 subscribers, and it is just so exciting. It's sort of everybody, somebody posted on Facebook, saying, yeah, nearly party time. And all of a sudden I realized, hang on a minute, because I'm so busy sometimes with just creating and doing it and, checking, writing patterns and things like that. I forget to check. I mean, Dirk is more on the ball here. He's constantly checking the numbers. But, just, he was keeping an eye on it. I was sort of like writing patterns and making sure that, for the Cal, everything was all right. So, yeah, he was like, you do realize we're, nearly there. And I'm like, what? So, yes, Veronica, we have missed you. We have missed you. Oh, thank you for watching the reruns. That's great. So you must be all up to speed. So I'm glad you are. We certainly did miss you. Zoe, I don't know. No, we haven't got any of that in the house. He's probably drinking coffee. Right. Oh, thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you. Yes. So, very, very exciting news. Can you see this pouch next to me? We are doing, come on, Layla, come and join me. Yes, I have got every, yeah, look, the blanket is here for you to sit on. Ms. Layla has to be positioned first before I can get on. Yes, now turn around, yeah. This is funny. Park your bum, please. Sit down. Oh, sit down, darling. Okay. And no, she's still not sitting down. Oh my goodness. Look at her. There we are. Say hello. Say hello. Can you hear her? Okay, there we go. Now she's going to look. Lila, say hello. Say hello to all the people there. Yes, they're all there. They're all there for you, darling. They've all come to say hello to you. Yes. Okay, so over the last few days, of course, both Dirk and I realized, yes, of course, we are getting closer to that wonderful 60,000 subscribers. So we have decided to give away one of the higher crochet hook sets that we are now at the moment also selling on the website. So as you know, higher hooks are my favorite hooks, and somebody just said how wonderful they think they are. They are indeed, I don't know what it is about them, but they just work for me. They're easy to hold. I love holding them, and although they're not ergonomic hooks, I don't know. It works for me. So, and everybody who has bought them already and who has tried them have all been, really pleased with their purchase and with using them. So, ta-da, I'm giving away a whole set of them. So I have been filming the giveaway video just now because I am going to post a video next Saturday on what you have to do to win this set, and when we'll announce the winner and things like that. So it's really exciting because of course 60,000. I mean, it's amazing. Also, the Sunday after I hit the 60,000, we will have a party. So you better start sharing the channel. Get your friends to, come and have a look. If you have people who are also interested in your, family or friends in crochet, please make sure you get them to the channel to subscribe. Denise, let's not go there, shall we? Okay. Share videos. That's the way to do it, right? If there's a video that you like, share it in Facebook groups when they ask for a certain technique that I explain, when they ask for making a baby blanket, making a rainbow project, making crochet, whatever it is, make sure that you share my videos in your comments, in your answers to them, and that way I get more people watching and hopefully more people subscribing And that way we will be having that party really soon, really soon. So I'm already planning what I'm going to buy for my little bubbly and what I'm going to eat and things like that. So I am so happy. Oh yeah, 60,000. It's a dream. It's a dream come true. But then I say this every time, it's wonderful, wonderful to have so many people, watching my channel. And actually, I am getting, sort of, there's a lot of interaction as well. It's not just sort of subscribers to subscribe. There's a lot of stuff happening on the channel, in the group, on the website. We are so happy about how all of it is going. And also, of course, with that comes that I like to not only give you tutorials, right? And now I've also found a way to supply you with yarn, right? But I also like to give you that moment of calmness, and that moment of crocheting for them, what I'm calling crochet me time. And I've had quite a few comments during the week where people were saying it's just been so lovely making this blanket, the autumn walk, and having the added calmness that came with it. And I thought, that's exactly what I set out to do, really. Yes, I want to show you a stitch. Yes, I want to show you something new, but I also want to give you that sort of that little bit of me time, calm me time, mindfulness, just sitting back, forgetting for a little bit about everything that's going on in this world, and just be in your own little bubble and relax and have a little crochet time all to yourself. So that's what I'm hoping that you are enjoying as well. And yes, in the group, of course, if you any progress, please post a picture in the group. It doesn't matter if you haven't finished the current week. Obviously, everybody works at their own time, at their own pace. Some people are obviously working, free to do crochet, whatever. So it is just so nice. Yes, Penny, exactly. Leave those ends longer so it's easier to sew in. Indeed. It is just so nice to see all the updates, the comments, people helping each other, but mainly what warms my heart more than anything else is the fact that the moderators, the people I have asked to look after the group, really, that they are doing such a wonderful job. And I just want to thank you, all of you, the moderators, Julie, Zoe, Charlie, Karen, and Chris. I want to thank you all for being who you are and for doing such a wonderful job. And keep on. Whenever I go there, all the comments and everything has been replied to, and it's been they've looked after the group so well. And of course, all the members as well, they look after each other there as well. It's just so lovely. I go in there into the group, and how should I say it? I can enjoy myself going in the group, just reading, replying. I don't really have to worry about anything. I don't have to sort of go and get an answer because the moderators have done it. So I can really enjoy just being in the group and enjoying what everybody else is posting. So it's just wonderful. It's just so nice. So yeah. It's a pleasure. I mean, the way it's all working is just wonderful. It's just wonderful. Oh, yeah, I think I've missed something there. Veronica, what did you will say? Yes, the moderators. I've chosen them on sort of a bit of familiarity that I had with them, and fingers crossed, in the beginning, because of course you never know. But yeah, it's going really well. Did I miss something somewhere? Uh. My mum is here as well. Oh, thank you, Mama. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I get to be the star. Yes, I get to be the star with the sunglasses on, wandering around in her group, enjoying the atmosphere. Oh, that's just wonderful. Thank you, Layla. Goodbye now. She's gone now. I can lift this blanket a little bit off my lap because it is warm. What was I going to say before Layla left? Oh my goodness. Yeah, so it's really nice the way everything's going, and so all that helps towards, the YouTube channel and the videos that are being watched, and it's just wonderful. And yes, so that's why I really wanted to do a lovely giveaway. And obviously this is a set that I'm sponsoring myself. Nobody's given this to me. No, I bought it myself to then give it away to you. So she's just left. Layla's just left. I am going to tell you something else as well. Very exciting. As of this afternoon, let me just first of all check the list. Check the list. Okay. As of this afternoon, we have now finally been able to add some more color packs to the website. So not only are we now selling the Autumn Walk colorway, I have also added 3 more colorways because I had videos on certain colorways already. So we have the Orla Keely colorway, we have the Cath Kidston colorway, and we have the rainbow colorway. So we have they arrived here yesterday. I took pictures yesterday. Dirk put them on the website today, and I packed them all. Well, I didn't pack them all. I packed the Orla Keely, the Cath Kidston, and the rainbow ones, and tomorrow I'm packing the Autumn Walk Cal. It's not that I don't like doing it, it's just they're big things. You can only properly hold one ball in your hands. You can't hold I am trying to hold 3 balls in my hand to then shove it in the bag. Doesn't work. 1 ball at a time. I can't stretch my hand far enough to get 3 balls in there. So yeah, I mean, it's a challenge that I set myself. How many balls can I pick up now? It doesn't always work, but yeah, I'll make it fun, obviously. So yeah, so all the packs are 15. That would work, Babs. All the packs are 15 balls. So although some like the Orla Keely, they're not 15 colors, but the way I made my personal blanket, the Orla Keely blanket, go and have a look at the video. I did a double border, and to allow for that double border, I have doubled up on some of the colors so that you can make the double border as well if you wanted to. And if not, I did use more of some colors than others, so you can do that with that pack as well. So Don't have too much fun, Carol. Yeah. You have to do something, you sort of have to, do you know, you have to really concentrate, because you have to make sure that you don't miss out any balls. So you must make sure every bag has the correct amount of colors. So it's quite, you have to concentrate quite a lot. So playing the game of how many can I hold in my hand is quite fun. So yeah, we've added them to the website. Hopefully, it was a very squishy day indeed. Who said that? Because Samira, yes, it was it was a squishy day. So tomorrow, more squish coming my way, because I will be packing the autumn walk cal again. So hopefully, yes. So there's some are doubled up, but there is a point to that. So if you watch the video and you sort of, from those videos to do with that color pack, you will be able to extrapolate, extract the tips and tricks for making the blanket. I am not including a pattern, because obviously I have so many videos for these. I'm sure that you'll be able to choose what you want to do with them. You don't have to make the same things, obviously. So there's the Orla Keeley one, then there's the Cath Kidston one, and the Cath Kidston is only 5 colors, so I've tripled each color, because when I made it for my daughter, you do use quite a few balls of each color, so you will be able to make the blanket with that. And then there's the rainbow pack, and it's the rainbow that I posted this year. So this year in June, I did a new rainbow palette, a new rainbow colorway, and I made the rainbow cakes with it. Now, the reason why don't worry, you're here now, Maleska, sit down and enjoy. The reason why I went for that color pack is because I believe that some of those colors are just the right colors, and they were new ones. So they were the ones that came out in June. Dandelion, apple, and Cornish blue. I think, did Cornish blue come out this time, or was it previous time? Proper purple, something like that. So they're quite newish colors, and so that's the rainbow I want to go for. So yes, there are other rainbows, and last year or the year before I had a different colorway for rainbow, but obviously you can just substitute that with the colors that I have now. So that's the color way that I am selling as my rainbow pack. And on the website, it has a link to a video to do with your pack. So straight away you'll be able to go and check out what can be done. So if you start with that video, I'm sure then you'll end up in a playlist somewhere with more of the videos of that colorway. So there's always 15 balls in a pack, because that way, yes, I'm seeing some, yes, things that I want to talk about. Indeed, we'll talk about those in a moment. So 15 balls is the best way for us to, send it to you for the postage, and then for, that's where, that's the most economical for you and for us as well. Okay, so yeah, exciting. So Dirk put them on this afternoon, and yeah, we're exciting to to offer you those. Hopefully they will be like a permanent thing, so you'll always be able to get those, and if not, then we'll take them off. But no, the plan is to just keep on having those as well. So some of you have noticed that I have indeed something else behind me. And it's always, you always checking the background. The day I am here without anything in the background, I think I did that once. And everybody complained that they didn't have anything to look at. And of course, yes, I always put little hints in the background. And indeed, we are still talking about the autumn walk. And we had the last part of the actual blanket part this week. So I am sure that you have enjoyed or are enjoying making that. But of course, it is time to start thinking about the border. Can you believe that we're at the border? Can you believe this? I mean, we looked forward to this for such a long time. And now we're at the border. What? You know? But the title of today's live is Keep Calm and Crochet. And you're going to need that keep calm this week. Okay? The border is a serious border. It's not 3 rows. It's not 4 rows. It's 11 rows. Okay? It's quite wide. It has an effect. It has a special effect, but it transforms your blanket. It completely transforms your blanket. It finishes it in a way that I was even surprised. I mean, I wanted to do this border. I had been thinking about this type of border for a long time, you know, sort of when I was putting it all together, and I thought, that's the border I want, that's the border I want. So when it finally came to the time that I had to start the border, I was like, okay, am I going to do it or am I not? I hesitated maybe for half a second. And I thought, right, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to try it. And I did it. It was hard work. I'm not going to say, oh yeah, it was a breeze, I'm not going to say that. It was hard work. 11 rows is a lot of rows, but it is so worth it. And look, all the moderators who have actually made this blanket and who have tested it are saying it's worth it. So yes, it is a lot of work. It's a beast. It's a monster of a border, but you're going to be so pleased you've done it. And I give you a tip in the video on Wednesday that will help you so much. Well, not only one tip, there's several tips, but the one tip I'm thinking about is to give you encouragement to keep going. And you'll see that I'm not going to tell you, Mrs. T is here. I'll tell you that in the video, the little trick. And when I told the testers, the moderators, they went, okay, I'll try that. And I haven't heard back, so it must have been okay. But that tip keeps me going so much that I thought I'm going to have to tell them, because that sometimes, I do things and I keep doing them and I like doing them and I feel they help me, but I'm not always sure that I should tell you. Do you know what I mean? Because it might be silly. For me, it might work. Like for the balls, trying to get 3 balls in my hand. That is something that I, because I've been doing that all afternoon, I mentioned it. But I would normally never have mentioned this to anyone. Dirk doesn't even know that I do this, But it's a little game I play with myself, So the one for the increase of the circle, the tip of the scared stitches, yeah, that was something that had been in my head for a long time, a very long time. Actually, from the minute I started doing circles, I think. I know, Suzanne. And when I posted that video, I thought, oh my goodness, they're just going to think I'm crazy. You know, am I ridiculed? Am I going to be ridiculed? Is this silly? Am I going to, but so many people now are, you know, are so happy. All the comments I get is like, wow, I wish I knew this before, or this has helped me so much, or this is something that I should have, had a long time ago. This is going to help me so much. Eileen, exactly. Yeah. So I am so pleased. I am so pleased that, whenever you start doing your circle, if you start thinking of the scared stitches, you don't have to look at a pattern. You don't have to, yeah, you'll be doing some counting, but you'll be doing the counting that you need to do the counting. So, oh, scared borders. No, Leslie. No. There's no scared borders. There's scared stitches. And I have a video on how to do a flat circle. Maybe, Dirk, can you find it and link it? And yeah, it's a silly story. It's a little silly story. But if you remember it, and it was something that had been playing in my head for such a long time. And I thought, I'm going to tell them, because for me personally, it's a great tip. I didn't have to, all I do is think of that. And I do that. I count that way. And if you're doing a circle pattern and it's really big and you have to stop for the night, bye, Bridget. Sorry, you have to go. You can catch me later. Then at least you can the next morning you can get started straight away. You don't have to think, oh, what was I doing, what piece of paper, try and find what you were doing. No, there we go. Easy to remember, easy to do, and it makes increasing so much. You can make a circle, a flat circle, as big as you want. Simple. Oh, there we are. Dirk's found the link. So do go and have a look at that, because it's one of the more popular videos. And it's just, yeah, it's a tip that works, I think, anyway. So there we go. Yeah, exactly, Deborah. Exactly. I'm so pleased that that's your favorite video and that you can laugh when you think of me. Oh dear. Yeah, I keep thinking, was it Amy who thinks of me every time she steps out of the shower? I've been thinking about that all week. Oh my goodness. Something similar on one of the squares I did for the mystery. Oh, what was that? Yes, Karen, the arches and the boxes. Yeah, I try and how should I say it? Not simplify to an extent where it's silly, but I try and simplify it in such a way that it helps me to remember. To turn a circle into a square. Yes. Yeah. That's something quite well. Yeah, that's an easy thing as well once you know how the system works. But yeah. Okay, that's great, Dirk, to do that. Oh yeah, one more thing. Okay. YouTube has started putting in an enormous amount of ads. Certainly during a live like this. We keep an eye on that. I mean, yes, we like to get some money from YouTube, obviously, because you watch the videos, because you watch the adverts in the videos. But too much is too much. Last week somebody said, oh, I had to watch 20 adverts. And personally, when Dirk and I watch videos, we have some YouTubers that we follow, obviously, just like you follow us. We've been saying, oh my goodness, no, another advert, another advert. We make an effort to watch them, but sometimes we just skip them as well. But what we do, and Dirk does this after the live, he checks the video and he can already see where YouTube has placed adverts, right? But they're getting smarter. They're not doing it straight after the live. They do it like within 24 hours. So then Dirk has to do it again on Monday, which he does, but sometimes it's in the afternoon. And then by that time, some of you have already had to watch all of them. So I do apologize for that. But yeah, we do try to limit it a little bit. We do take some out. So sometimes he forgets, he says, but he does do it. But sometimes it's a little bit later. So, apologies for that. We are aware, but it is also YouTube. We can't always control it. Okay. So even if we do take them out, it's possible that they actually put them back in as well. So, and also especially for live videos, they do that because it's a special, it's something else than a pre-programmed video. So yes, apologies for that. And another thing I want to say as well is, I know we all like each other, and I know we have the greatest of times, and I know we all want to be in contact with each other, but a lot of you are sending friend requests on Facebook. Now, personally, for me, there would be no added benefit of you being my personal friend on Facebook, because I don't post much on my personal profile anyway. Okay, I think the last thing I posted was months ago. Okay, the main thing is the group. So you can reach me via the group. You can tag me there. You can tag me as Ophelia Talks or as Anja Tears, and you can get in touch with me there. So I am not going to accept any friend requests. And also, I have to apologize, but I have told the moderators, of course, it is their discretion, but I have told the moderators also not to accept any friend requests. Not because you're not nice people, obviously, but because we already have you in the Facebook group. You have our attention in the group, and we need to have our own personal life as well, and then their personal profile can be just for their close family and friends. So I hope you understand that as well. We just, otherwise there's no end to anything. We also sometimes we might need to take a little bit of distance as well. And so when we're out of the group, when the moderators are out of the group, then they're just themselves. I hope you understand that. But yeah, that's why obviously when you do send us a request, we don't we don't reply. And yeah, like Julie says, we have our own profile where we do our own things, which probably have nothing to do with crochet, or we don't, like myself, I don't post anything at all. If I was traveling, maybe I would post a little bit, but then I'm sure I would post it in the Facebook group as well. So, yes, there we go. We all love you, but we can get in touch with each other in the actual group, and I think that's the best way to go. Yeah, I mean, you don't, you can be in the group and not be very active. If that's the way you're happy, that's fine, but I do like to see your progress. So if you can manage, put a simple post up with either your progress, your favorite Ophelia Talks project, your finished blanket soon, So do please post something, because I would love to see all of your projects. I mean, some of you amazing. Some of you have been taking your autumn walk on a walk, and I love those posts. Look, I'm getting all emotional. I so love. I mean, it's amazing. Yesterday, I can't remember who it was, there was somebody in the car with their autumn walk. It's just, you know, it's amazing. That group is amazing. I want to, even if you're shy from posting on your personal profile or posting in other crochet groups, because they can be a little bit too big, for a little silly post. Maybe that's what you think it is. But to me, it's not a silly post. To me, you taking your blanket outside your house for a little walk, for a car ride, for taking it with you is just, unbelievable. No, Veronica, don't worry. If we're friends, we're friends. I don't know. I think Karen has you as a friend, haven't you? But no, Veronica, for you it's different because, of course, I met you in New York. See? If I've met you personally, then I will consider, or I will even ask you for friendship on Facebook. Okay, so when those meetups will happen again, that is when I accept friends. Okay, so yes, it was a great day, wasn't it? But yeah, please, tomorrow, if the weather is nice, or today, if it's early for you, if it's early enough for you, take your autumn walk, Cal, take it outside, give it some fresh air, and take a picture of it with you, with the background that you live, with your garden, anything. I want to see. Oh yes, Mary Jo, wasn't it wonderful? It was. I'm wearing my shawl. I remember I wore your shawl. I remember I tried on your shawl. It was a wonderful day. Wonderful day. Yes, and Zoe. Oh my goodness. Zoe, I'm going to cry again. Okay, I need to. Anja, I haven't done this for such a long time. I know, I still have your mechanical pencil. I still have it. It's still in my crochet case. It's very valuable to me. Very valuable. I will give it back to you when I see you next. But I'm not sending it because it'll get lost in the post. What I was going to say was that Zoe, who is a moderator for Ophelia Talks, she lives in Belgium. I met her last year when we were in Belgium. And guess what? She has taken her autumn walk blanket to the actual woods, the Egelberg, where I live, for a walk. She's taken the blanket to the original woods. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I cried when I saw the footage. I did. I recognized places. I could hear, because of course she had sound on. I could hear the background. And of course, for me, the plan had always been to either go to Belgium in August this year or October at the latest, to go to Belgium this year and to go there and film it. But of course, I couldn't go because of all this situation. But of course, Zoe was able to go and visit her father-in-law, who lives quite close to where I lived and grew up. And she went for a walk in the actual autumn walk woods. It was wonderful. That day I was like, oh, she's in there now. She's in the woods. But I have to say, things have changed. I haven't been there for such a long time. But yeah, it was a wonderful thing for her to do, to make the effort. And, obviously her husband was with her, so they had to do filming. And oh, it was so funny. And of course, she took her little dog, Teddy, with her. And so you will see this soon. Soon. I am going to put it in a video. And I'm going to publish it on the channel. I'm so excited. Of course, it's going to be joined, hopefully, by some footage from the other testers. I'm not saying any more. Yeah, Mum's always also tearing up now. Of course, the first chance I get to go to Belgium now, I am taking my autumn walk to the woods. I will be filming there and I will be posting that video. I don't care what time of year it is. I don't care if we're doing a completely different project. I will be posting that video, okay? So hopefully next year I will be able to go. I'll take my mum because she said she's coming along with me. Oh, thank you, Zoe. I truly, truly appreciate it. I really, and thanks to your husband for coming along and for putting up with with me and with you, filming it all for you. Lovely. You did so well. So yes, so the minute I get to go to Belgium, Mum and I are going to go to the woods and we'll probably spend quite a long time there. We're going to film it. I'm going to see the bits that I'll try and relate it back to the story as well. So hopefully, no, I don't mind, Julie, at all. Don't worry. Whatever is in the background, it doesn't matter. Yes, my mum will take her blanket. I will take my blanket. I'll even, take the cushion maybe. Oh, okay. We'll see what we take, but we will be making, a video of us walking, of the places that, that are special to me, that only I can find, where I used to have a little rest with my grandpa, or where we would have a little lookout over the village, things like that. So hopefully I will be able to make a lovely video for you for that. So that is, that will be coming next year at some point. Amy, just you wait and see, darling. Just you wait. Oh, doll's beds and going for a walk. Yeah. Yes, Mum, we'll have a picnic. My mum just suggested we'll have a picnic in the woods. Yes, I'll have to bring Teddy. I'll have to bring Henry. Henry will have to come. I'll have to bring Henry along as well. Yes, Joanne, it slipped my tongue. It slipped. Yes. And of course, Zoe, we'll have to meet up again as well. Teddy will have to come along for our walk. Of course he will. Oh my goodness. And of course we'll have your husband there as well, and Dirk will have to do the filming. So we're going to spend the day in the woods. Mother, we will be spending the day in the woods. Mama, een hele dag gaan we wandelen, hè? Sharon. Well, okay. I shall have to take the bed to Belgium. Okay. Oh my goodness. Well, I better make a new blanket then, hadn't I? For Christine, we'll let you know when it is. If you can come along, come along. I'll let you know when we go, and you can come to the woods. Come meet me in the woods. Yes, darling, I'm just going to meet someone I've never met before, and I'm going to meet her in the woods. I know her from YouTube. We're meeting up. Any excuse, Joanne, to make another blanket? Of course. Oh my goodness, wouldn't it be great to have a meetup in the woods? Yes, Charlotte. Of course. Of course. Ja, mama, zet uw benen al maar klaar, hè? Want we gaan een teddybears picnic in the woods on Goldilocks bed. Fabulous. Look, the plans that are being made here. No. Christine, honestly. She says, do you drive to Belgium? Because the plane will be asking lots of questions. Yeah, I'm sorry, Captain. I have to take my bed along with me as well. With all the with all the teddies. Yeah. Can you imagine me walking onto the plane with this bed? Oh my goodness, this is yeah, I mean, honestly. No, but obviously a convention in the woods, Samira, all of you with your beds, with yeah, okay, Zoe, yeah. My emotional support animal. Yes, and I have separation anxiety as well. You cannot take it from me. No, obviously, I am going to have to make a blanket to keep. So when I go to Belgium, I will know in advance. So I will make. Karen just said they'll be calling the men in white coats to fasten up the back of my coat for me. Yeah, I mean, people already think I'm crazy, so I might as well add to that. Why not? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'll just tell them very innocently, but I'm going on a teddy bear's picnic. Oh my goodness. Of course, Jenny. Of course, a teddy bear cannot go in a suitcase. How is it going to breathe? Honestly. So yeah, I'll make sure I have a blanket of film in the woods as well for Layla on her bed. I'll take the bed. Dirk, make sure we remember to take the bed. No reply. Okay. I'll start making a list of what we have to take. Autumn walk. Oh, of course, I'll have to take my baskets, and I'll have to take the big basket as well. I'll have to wear the dress. I'll have to wear the... Oh, yes! And the Woodbury Castle shawl. I'm going to have to design a new shawl. I'm going to have to design a shawl for the Ekelberg. I know it's hard to pronounce in English, but Ekelberg shawl it will be. It will be. We're going to make use of going to Belgium. Yeah. We'll set up a filming studio in the woods and we'll film all kinds of things so that you can see that little well, it wasn't, I think it's a little forest, but it's not. In my youth, I thought it was really big. Sort of for you to see and get a feel of the forest where I used to go walking all the time. So yeah, big plans for that. So you will all find out that that's happening, and I will be so excited when that finally can happen, because not only will that mean I get to go there, I get to see my parents, I get to see some of my friends, I get to meet up maybe with some of you again, I get to meet up with Zoe again, but also that means that, this situation hopefully will be under control and we will be able to travel again. So it would be so nice. Oh, yes, it would be lovely. Yeah, Dirk wants to see his family as well, of course, because, it's been a while. It's been a while. Yeah, another shawl. Okay, Yeah, no, certainly. I mean, Woodbury Castle shawl was just lovely, and I am really, really looking forward to, designing a shawl that would have something to do with the, you know. No, Veronica. Oh, yes. Yes, of course. That location is really nice as well. But no, the woods where I grew up, behind the house that that I've, walked in so many times with my grandpa. And of course, sometimes also with my mum, and, sort of going and finding things that, all the things that I described in the, in the little stories that I have been adding to the pattern on the blog. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed, reading those stories. But back to this week and not next year, where I am dreaming of going to Belgium. Back to this week. So, like I said, we're doing the border, but there is something here as well. So, if you have any leftovers of your cowl, make sure you finish your blanket first. Okay, make sure you finish your blanket, make sure you finish your border. Also, before you start making any more of these little things, right, make sure you finish your blanket, because that's the main thing. Okay, we need to make sure that all that all those little things, they're extras, but you need to make sure that your blanket has, first choice of yarn, basically. You need to make sure that that blanket is finished first. Then when you have leftovers, you can make more of these. Or, and by the way, I'm sending all these to my mum in Belgium. She wanted them. She's like, "Oh, Anja, I want some of those. I want. Can you make me some? Can you make me some?" Yes, mother, I'll send you these. Of course, And let me put it like that so you can see the contents. And look at this. This is a cushion. Oh, did you, Zoe? Did you see some? Yeah, my mum always would look for the sort of the toadstools, white, the red with white spots. Oh yeah, they do grow there. So this week we are making a cushion with the leftovers. And Madam is back. She did not give me a chance to pull up this. Okay. That's my knee, Layla. Oh, and she's right in there with her nails. So this week we are making, look, a cushion. Now, the setup of the cushion was really, it was an excuse to see what it would look like if I had repeated, yes, look at that. If I had repeated the colors in a gradient way. And I think, sometimes I can't look at this. It makes my eyes go funny. But look, this is what it looks like when you have a random colorway. And I mean, isn't it gorgeous? I mean, I hadn't seen the blanket other than in the color wash. So this way, I thought it was really, really lovely to, to just try out in a small scale what it would look like if you had it. Do you know, this side, it was really difficult to take a picture of that. My camera was like going funny when I took a picture of that. And this, look at how lovely this side is. I think it's just, and all I did, I just simple crochet together, nothing more, just like that. And when you lay it on the blanket, so you've got the blanket and then the cushion, oh, it's so lovely. So yeah, I think it was a lovely idea to try and make a cushion. There we go, look. And so that will be Friday's video, okay? Regina, let me do that next week, I think, because the blanket is folded and it's really difficult. Maybe, no, I'll post a picture in the Facebook group. It's just too difficult to show, to show you here. And Layla's there now as well. So yes, it's really, really nice, them both together. This is the gradient colorway. This is the random colorway. There we go. And it's one of the stitches of the blanket. So it's the one where you have the double crochet in between, because that's the one that everybody seemed to like the best. And I thought it would be a lovely way to show you the two different ways of putting the colors together. And I have put them in a blog post, which will be released on Friday together with the video, just like it was with the blanket. So of course, it's all completely up to you. You can do blind dip, you can do a different gradient colorway, but I'm just thinking people will ask what the actual colorway is that was used. So you can go and have a look there. So actually, Lisa, thank you for that, but I've given you 3 colorways: the gradient, the color wash, the gradient, and the random. See? So, and it was just so lovely to, see it like that, because when you're sort of, when you start with a cowl and the colors of the cowl, obviously you just start with the pegs. And to see the pegs together, you think, yeah, it will work. It's a nice palette. It's got warmth. It's got this. And then you have the balls. And then you think, okay, they'll work. They'll this and that. Do you know what I mean? It's really hard to see exactly what it would look like. And then I came up with the idea of doing a color wash, and I sort of put the balls in order, and then I tried to do that, and and that worked, and I stuck with that because I thought I like that. I like the way that works. But then I always wondered what it would have looked like if I had the other colorways. So yeah, it was great to have a small sample of the leftovers and just see what I could do with it, basically. And so yeah, random and gradient on the other side, just as samples, really. So yeah, I'm really pleased that you like it. And indeed, Marie, I know that stitch was just such a lovely one, wasn't it? But yeah, I wanted to change it because obviously I didn't want the whole blanket in the same stitch. But yeah, it's come back. It's come back. So, of course, all these videos are there. You can watch them whenever you're ready. Finish the blanket, finish the border. You're going to have to, you will need some patience to finish the border. But I am going to give you lots of tips and tricks to make sure that A, you will keep having the courage to work on it, and B, that it's not going to go wavy, because we are using double crochets and half double crochets for the border. And as you know, very often it goes wavy. But I have a very, very good tip for you. And you are going to have to be very brave. Okay, so when you start the border, you are going to be very brave. And you're going to have to be as brave as you dare to be. I will tell you all about how brave you have to be in the video on Wednesday, okay? Because we're going to do something that maybe is not sort of, how should I say it? We're going to do something that's probably frowned upon in the crochet world, but I don't care. There. Okay? I designed the blanket. I decide what to do to make sure that your finished product is as good as it can be. There. Do you know what I mean? I give you so many tips and I try to make sure that you are going to not have that wavy border. So you're going to have to be brave rebels. Indeed, Patty and Amy, brave rebels you're going to have to be, okay? And off she goes again. Bye, Layla. And when I told the moderators or the testers that they had to be brave and they had to do this, I didn't emphasize it enough. So they were brave, but not brave enough. I want you guys to be more brave than they were, because I have, of course, the ability to tell you in the video what to do. They only had a written pattern, and I did say in the written pattern, but they sort of, I don't know whether they did. I mean, their blankets turned out fine. They're perfect, but there was some problems with a little bit of waviness. But, I don't want you to have that, so go for it. That's all I'm saying. Go for it, okay? Rebel with a crochet hook. Yes, that's me. The rebel with a crochet hook. I have no yarn here in my little area. I have no yarn. I can't crochet anything. I put the hook ready. I was going to get a ball and I never did. And then I thought, do you know what? I'm sat ready. The computer is here right in front of me. I'm just going to stay here. And I'm going to concentrate on talking today. Stay calm. Breathe. And stay calm. Let me check my list. Okay. I've talked about the border. I've talked about the cushion. I've talked about the new cal packs. I've talked about the giveaway. There we go. So, Wednesday video, the border. Friday video, the cushion. Saturday video is the giveaway. Do you really want to see my list? Okay, there. I'm like, arrows down, this, that. Actually, there's nothing much that can, this is all I've talked about. First of all, this week, keep calm. For the crochet border, you'll need to breathe. 11 rows of border. It's big. It's big, but worth it. So, calm down. Cushion on Friday. The blog for the colors. Okay, so go to the blog. You will find a list of the colors there. On Friday when the video is released, okay? No, it's not pencil. new yarn packs. We have Orla, we have Kath, and we have Rainbow. And then, of course, talk about the giveaway. That's the list. No, you cannot see my phone. Thank you very much. Oh, here's Layla. Let me show you. What can I show you? Look, look. Look. Me filming the giveaway video just now. Oh, and she does show her phone. Of course she does. Right, everyone, do leave me a comment. Do leave me a thumbs up if you have enjoyed this live. I am always so happy to be able to talk to you. And yeah, I mean, you tried, Amy. You tried. You tried. Yes, Alida, 100% cotton will make a very heavy blanket. If you can, why do you have to use 100% cotton? That's a question. Because if you can use 100% cotton and if you can use a 50-50, so 50% cotton and 50% acrylic, that will make a much lighter blanket. So do have a look if you can use that. Yes, Leslie, perfect question. That will become available for sale on Wednesday when the last part of the border comes out for sale. Comes out on video. Layla. Right. Okay. Let me just say that again. So on Wednesday, we will have the last part of the Autumn Walk Cal. The video will come out at the normal time. And at the same time, the blog post will be posted, of course. And at the same time, the actual pack. What am I saying? The actual pattern, okay, will be for sale on Ravelry. So that will be the Autumn Walk blanket pattern will be for sale on Ravelry. But if you go to my own website, Ophelia Talks Crochet, to buy where you've bought the Cal pack, where you go for the blog, to buy the pattern, you will not only get the pattern for the blanket, but you will also get the pattern, the written patterns for all the little side projects. Okay, so the leaves, the pumpkins, the pine cones, the mushrooms, all those little projects are included in that pattern as well. So if you buy it from my website, you get the blanket and the projects. If you buy it from Ravelry, you just get the blanket. Okay, it's an incentive to get you to go to my website. Okay. Right, so that's what's happening. And thank you so much for that. Who was it who mentioned this? Because I actually forgot to write that down on my list. Thank you so much, Leslie, for asking that question, because that was something I had to tell you. But of course, I would have told you afterwards as well, or probably after the fact, as I normally do. But yeah, that's the whole thing. So Wednesday will be a big day because the pattern will be for sale as well. I've been working on that today as well as packing the packs. I have been finishing the pattern, sort of making it look pretty and putting some pictures on it and things like that. So hopefully you'll be looking forward to that as well. Thank you, Jenny, that you were here. Right. Thank you, all of you, for joining me. Give me a thumbs up before you leave. I have thoroughly enjoyed myself. Layla is here once again. She did not know what to do this week. She just didn't know, whether she wanted to stay or go to her bed or... Okay, she's comfortable now. But yeah, I had a wonderful time, and I hope you will join me again next week. And of course, on Saturday, I will post that giveaway video. So be there for that as well. Okay. Oh, my comments stopped scrolling. What happened? Okay. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a great week, and I will see you next week. Bye. Bye-bye.